Daily briefing and Indiana Fever game day update for Saturday, May 30th, 2026. All right, so let's get to it. Game day preview. The Indiana Fever, they're 4-3. They look to rebound tonight after a close 2-point road loss earlier this week. They were robbed. Anyway, tonight's matchup, Indiana Fever at Portland Fire, 5-4. And that's going to be on at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on CBS or streaming on Paramount Plus. Location, we got the Moda Center, Portland, Oregon. Now, the probable starters for the Fever are going to be Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hall, and Monique Billings. Oh, also Aliyah Boston as our center. Now, the Fever look to sweep the season series against the expansion Fire after defeating them 90-73 on May 20th. Portland is coming off a game played just last night, while the Fever have been off since Thursday. This should give the Fever a great chance to pull off this win, unless the refs or Stephanie White get in the way. All right, let's talk about Fever news and milestones. Caitlin Clark making history as always. In her last outing on May 28th, Clark became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 1,000 points and 500 assists. She did this in just 59 games. She shattered Sue Bird's record of 82 games. Now the rookie guard Raven Johnson, she set a new career high with 16 points on 7 for 10 shooting in Thursday's loss to the Valkyries. The Fever 3 losses this season have come by a combined total of only 7 points. Yesterday's final scores, May 29, 2026, Minnesota Lynx 79, Chicago Sky 58. The Lynx improved to 6-2 on the season. Their defense dominated, holding Chicago to a season low point total. Atlanta Dream 86, Portland Fire 66. Atlanta moved to 5-2 behind a strong defensive effort. This loss dropped the expansion Fire to 4-4 just before their matchup with Indiana tonight. Los Angeles Sparks 92, Washington Mystics 87. The Sparks 4-3 secured a road victory led by veteran guard Erica Wheeler, 21 points and 8 assists, and Nanika Ogumike, who recorded 20 points and 11 rebounds. New York Liberty 75, Phoenix Mercury 68. The Liberty snapped a 3-game skid. Rookie Pauline Astor led New York with 16 points and 6 assists. Today's full WNBA schedule, May 30th, 2026. Seattle Storm at Toronto Tempo, 1 p.m. That's on WNBA League Pass or TSN. Los Angeles Sparks at Connecticut Sun, and that's 6 p.m. Eastern Time, WNBA League Pass. Indiana Fever at Portland Fire, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS or Paramount Plus. Key standings context: Minnesota Lynx 6-2 and Golden State Valkyries 5-2 currently lead the league in win percentage. Indiana Fever 4-3 sit in the middle of the pack, just one game out of the top spot. The WNBA quote of the day for Saturday, May 30th, 2026 comes from the Indiana Fever Star Center, Aliyah Boston, discussing her intensive self-criticism during off nights and her internal monologue when missing easy shots. I'm definitely getting better, but I usually start there. Like I usually start at, you suck. Sometimes it's just like, why? I just don't get it. It's the easy ones. If I'm missing jumpers, I'm like, okay, whatever. But it's like when I get the 2 feet in the paint and it's a touch shot, I'm like, oh no, this is silly. This is a joke. Honorable mention, Coach's Corner. I love that she loves to be coached, challenged, and pushed. We are very much alike in terms of our competitive fire, our competitive spirit, our perfection, and type A personalities. I love going to work with her every day. This is from Stephanie White, Fever head coach, on coaching Caitlin Clark. All right, now here's my take on tonight's game. Portland's coming off of a back-to-back, and that's where the Indiana's depth should shine. If Clark keeps pushing the pace and Boston controls the paint, this could be the statement win that resets the Fever season narrative. Now let's talk about the Bay Area burglary. Yeah, they were robbed. Fever was definitely robbed. The Golden State Valkyries 90, Indiana Fever 88. Hey, but don't let the 2 points margin fool you. This wasn't just a basketball game, it was a masterclass in how to let an expansion team get away with murder at the Chase Center. Let's talk about the star of the show, Veronica Burton. Look, 25 points and 5 blocks on paper? Yeah, it's a career night, but let's look at those blocks. At least 3 of them were all wrist and elbow. But because Burton is the face of this shiny new expansion franchise, the refs swallowed the whistle. They fell for the flops and called it elite defense. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here on an island fighting for her life. She finished with 16 points, but she should have had 10 more at the charity stripe. Every time she drove up to the cup, she was getting hacked harder than a mainframe computer. And what did the refs do? Nothing. They looked the other way, like they were getting a kickback from the Bay Area Tourism Board. I mean, what's up with that? Now, this is the expansion team armor. The league wants Golden State to be relevant immediately, so they give them the home court special. You know how that goes. That's what they did in 2024. And you can't tell me that a veteran team like Fever, led by Stephanie White, just forgot how to play defense in the last 2 minutes. I mean, no. It was because they were paralyzed. They knew that even if they even looked at the Valkyrie, there'd be a whistle for a foul. Like Aliyah Boston was fouled out in the freaking, she had to go sit out in the first quarter. That was ridiculous. She's just doing her job, and the refs are falling for the flops. Bad calls. I think it makes people think that the refs are on the take, you know? And this whole thing, getting to the playoffs, the finals, is all rigged. Now, we all know the Fever are the better team. We proved it on May 22nd when the playing field was level. But that night, the second game against the Valkyries, it was all about protecting one of the league's new investments. I'm tired of the new team bias, and I know you Fever fans are tired of it too. 88-90, man, it's a tough pill to swallow, especially when you know the refs were holding the spoon. I don't know, what did you guys see? Was Burton's defense actually elite, or was she getting the expansion team whistle? Let me know in the comments. Let's get the truth out there, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Clark and Off Time. I'm gonna go scream into my pillow. I'll see you next time.